we are playing the underline demo. So, without further ado, let's get right into it and hope I actually set everything up right. Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This means you made up your mind to fight? Yeah, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help to us. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. Knew you'd come around soon, me. Didn't exactly have a lot of choice, the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your interaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean?
Aha!
I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? It's a lot more talking than I usually do. Kind of. Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo-anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch.
Yeah.
Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all the enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time! Let's do this! This is so hype! I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work somehow. I've beaten these things once, and I can do it again. Just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Kara believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Very intense. Oh, I like his bat. Alright, I can tell we all have different weapons.
Attention! All troops stand ready! Let the battle commence! This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
Alright. Missions. Alright, player turn. Let's see, what do you do?
Let's freaking go!
Okay, dash. Let's do out of my way. Let's move you to here. Move look like your distance race. Let's have
Time to move.
Let's do that, and we'll just attack this.
Out of my way. Broken so soon.
This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Alright. What do you have?
Let's go!
There we go. I was not on the right screen, apparently. Alright. Looks like I can have a tail on that. Ooh. Alright. Can I do that twice, maybe? Hypothetically.
Seriously depressing.
Oh, I can't really get these guys yet. Let's just end our turn for now. I can't really reach to my enemies in this moment. Start off with yours. That. And then we want it to be about here. Take those two out. Over to her.
Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Attack that. Take it out in one hit.
Satisfying.
I feel like the music on this is way louder. That might just be my thoughts.
Full throttle!
Have you do that there. That's not killing it.
My turn.
Okay, I can't move you too far. So there's that and there's this.
Now then, to business.
Do that. Let's move forward and let's just like take that
Chop
out.
you to pieces.
Rev it up!
We have one more, so let's do that and just like lower its health a little bit. And now we have 3 to go all out on this thing. So let's start
All right,
you. I
let's get
cannot
started.
reach you. Okay, can I just
Time for battle.
use dash to get over here?
Now then,
And
to
fix
business.
that. Fix that.
Out of my way.
Take it out. There we go.
Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
You'll lose.
Nice work, troops! No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did. What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans? Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons, but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
Why do I feel like that's the right answer?
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
So if those are extra strong ones, what do the weak ones look like?
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't know why, but his voice sounds familiar, and I can't pinpoint where I'm hearing it from.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Valid.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
Oh, goody. Boss fight time. Oh, boss fight time.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Oh no. She's about to die right here.
Hurry! We have to save her!
Oh, she's already dead. That's not good. Holy shit! What?
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
You mean corpse recovery unit?
There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
I'm gonna be honest, if she like stays perma-dead for this, that almost seems kind of like a power move for them. Like, I don't know if it was just like what I was being shown, but she was like one of the characters that was the most advertised. Like, there was so much advertising for her. And to kill her off right kind of at the start, either she's gonna come back and her death wasn't actually like a full death, or this could just be like some demo stuff. Or, third option, they fabricated a bunch of stuff for her just so they could kill her off at the beginning as a big plot twist. Honestly, doesn't matter what it is. 10 out of 10.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invaders Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God. Damn.
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Oh boy. Alright, new enemy appeared. And we got all these little guys to, you know, get our anima up. But as long as it stays from one fight to the next, I should already have two. Alright, let's do
I've got this.
Harder!
That. And then
Let's do this.
and that's gonna attack our enemy and get all of those, so
Gotcha.
get that. Okay, stunned. So we are currently stunned, meaning we go to... Ooh, this is gonna be brutal. I think we need
Let's
to
do
do
this!
for this. Dash. Can't reach anything on that end. Can reach stuff on this end, though. Might be a good idea to get it over here. We have two
Let's
left,
freaking
so
go!
let's turn out of my way. That. That's it? We didn't have to defeat it?
Too bad. The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemo-anima and return to the school.
Alright, let's see. I'm thinking like a D, probably, you know? Oh! There must be very low standards for this first fight. Let's go. I can take it.
Hooray!
Welcome back! You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys! This is no time to celebrate. Girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you guys some positive affirmations. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figured for you I could make a loophole. I mean, open-handedly strikes barely count as real hits, Open. Right? It's fucking Open. Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case DNA stands for don't. No! Ah! Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to a breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, asshole. We ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually died?
Hey!
Were you guys watching? Yeah, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. It was the first time I've ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but seriously, this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream, just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
She did not get cornered. She ran at the fight, full speed. What are you talking about? She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have ended like this, even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Grief. The way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then, the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest. I wonder who it is.
Hey, guess who's back?
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost?
I think she might be more like a demon.
Cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Garumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend, Hemo Anima. What's Hemo Anima got to do with this? It's not just for fighting, you know. You can also reconnect and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we'll send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining kinema, and boom, you rise from the grave. You can die out there as much as you want, you'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct! But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else that's going on here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? Yep. Exhibit A, right here. Yeah, common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. You Tokyo residential complex kids are all like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? You really can't die? Dude, that's so freaking sweet! This Hemo Anima stuff is awesome! Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. Recovery drones can't get past the wall of fire.
Yeah.
And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you've got.
Oh.
You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it. Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine.
Ah!
Whoa, hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal?
Ah!
That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. When you revive, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it now than ever. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about exists. Hang on, too much talking. Alright. Even if this advanced technology you're talking about exists, immortality seems a step too far.
Hey.
Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna die. You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Kids these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know. You keep saying that. But how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? And that's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeits. Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? So, what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know, so allow me. Woohoo! There's a little Monokuma! To throw you a victory party, your achievement in the field today deserves a reward. There's a little Monokuma! That's so cute! We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starved after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get food around here?
Yeah.
Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey.
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Siri has to say, so I'll go along too. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Here it is, school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. Is that a whole pig? It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperate desperately trying to recreate her beloved wife's cooking from memory.
Ugh.
That's so sad. Speaking of Grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for so long makes my jaw hurt. It's probably because you have, like, either face paint or... I'm assuming it's probably face paint, but if not, it's because you have a tattoo right there. Can't assume it would ever stop hurting. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough I'm willing to take a risk. Alright, 1 hour later. Man, that hit the spot. I had never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Hey, too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh? What's with the snarky laugh? Think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. Talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know. Oh. What's so funny? Think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Maybe this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardships much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me.
Oh.
There's gotta be like a healer or something, right? Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry. Hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, let's say we get back on topic. I mean... I could say, like, oh my god, I love all of the, like, 3D and the cool looking stuff. I am too focused on, ooh, the noise. The very nice noise as you move your cursor across screen. Alright, anyways. Alright, let me start off from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside the Tokyo residential complex, where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is highly classified, military secret, very hush-hush. School periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that they're after a certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into the invaders' hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize, in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Till further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just a spelt 24,000 hours. And you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you've enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you got stowed away down here, is that important to him? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Yeah.
Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always. She's Shizahara? One more thing. This mission is as important as you say. Why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The limit for you who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information, so as long as even one of you refuse to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. What? Explain yourself. You really want to know more about your mission, or why you're chosen for it? Just one path open to you, Shizahara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty-wastes to join the war efforts too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield, fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out. So I need all of you to be in tip-top condition, too. Without another word, Siri hopped off of his chair and strolled leisurely towards the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is gonna happen. The next attack. This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last. Either they'll keep coming back to attack the school, again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all huddled on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared a luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. No, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all in that stage of life after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is King... Oh, fucking hell.
Oh!
You need to stop talking. Taking what he said seriously, sister.
Hey!
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. What do you mean? What's there to think about? I think it's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it! Do it! Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come back right after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know, pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born.
Huh?
Jeez. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to the science nerds and army jock? Right. Why yes. I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kinda tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory's feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Same here. Time really takes a lot out of you. Really gotta stay here a whole 100 days? I've only been here for 1 and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Siri said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You sure you're alright? Please don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree, we should rest for now. Good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get any sleep. Unable to dispel our oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? No ceiling? That alone is a weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seem almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. Wonder what the others are for. Huh? I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty and outrage. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must just be as devastated as I am, Sister Dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother Dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart for now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But I really don't get these two at all. That poor girl. What's her name again? Alright, so it's not Tsubaka, Kaito, Academy. Maybe we go. So is this? Fuck, what's her name? I'm assuming that's this. Wow, this looks like shit. No. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. Here I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Whew, that was a loud noise for few. I hate to admit it, but I was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. That actually does look like a comfortable bed. The room just looks very dingy, though. Then when I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths, it completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat, tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. In a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended the first day at Last Defense Academy. I woke up tomorrow to find if it had all been a dream. That would be fine with me. That was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too. Alright, that is the end of tonight. So, if you enjoyed this, make sure to stick around. If you didn't, you have way more patience than me. But either way, for now, goodbye.